What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video.
I rep the West to the death, but my life is better. I've shed blood, shed tears, man, I stormed bad weather. I caught an L at 19, that's a cold ass letter. But now I'm back in the world and trying to make it better forever. They counted me out at a young age, but now I'm living proof. I'm in this booth, I'm spitting truth, you see me on the tube. The Dub Show, homies bounce and roll. The Dub Show.
Tommy Guns. Tommy Guns has made the news, has made social media. Not in all circles. There's a lot of people that are seeing this video right now and they're like, who's Tommy Guns? And I don't blame you. Tommy Guns is a new rapper. New to me, at least. I don't know. He's a youngster. He can't have been around too long, right? And he's pretty horrible at rap. He's kind of like Blueface. The beat doesn't matter. The flow doesn't matter. He's just going to say whatever he's basically talking. Like when you hear him talk and hear him rap, you're like, the only difference is they throw a beat on one. Well, he did a song, Mic Check. Look at the walls. Mic check. Look at the walls. And like we literally, like the guys that I game with, we always laugh about that song. We like it. I guess it's done a little bit of numbers and it's got him some publicity but recently he was on No Jumper and he filmed the whole music video there like it was he like made it. He did more for No Jumper than he did for himself with that. Now, he's from a place called Pixley, I think, in Tulare County. Shout out to Pixley. Shout out to Tulare County, right? So, being from Pixley, Tommy Guns is what these guys refer to themselves as an upstater, right? I remember the first time I met a Southerner from up north was Snoopy from San Jose. VST. Down as fuck. And Snoopy was never an upstater. None of us ever even thought of a term. That's the homie. Where's he from? San Jose. Oh, okay. And that was the extent of it. Nowadays, these guys have drawn a line in the sand and they're upstaters. I don't know who the line in the sand was for, but they gave themselves a name that was different from all the other Southerners. And so Tommy Guns has been in videos and he's in his raps and he's always using terms, specifically a certain term that has meaning, a term that's earned behind the walls. And he got arrested and he went to the LA County Jail. And there's footage of him leaving the county jail and it's puzzling to me. He's leaving the county jail and he has this plastic bag. I don't know what's in it. A lot of people are saying that it's his canteen. That's a small ass bag and it didn't look like there was any canteen to me. And I get why people would say that because it's a bad look. You don't leave and take your canteen with you. You leave it to the fellas. There you go, Holmes. Enjoy. But he had a bag. To me, what I didn't understand was, what were your shoes, eh? Like, where did you get arrested? Because every time I've been arrested, even if they arrest you at the pad and you, for some reason, don't have your shoes on, they cuff you up and they're going to tell you, put some shoes on. They're going to let you put shoes on. Where was Tommy Guns arrested that he didn't have any damn shoes on when he was released? That was weird to me. And Tommy Guns said that he broke some penal codes for some people and they left him hanging. No, Tommy Guns. You made a decision to break penal codes. and you went and you did some time and you got out. Nobody left you hanging. Let me ask you a question, Tommy Guns. Your homeboy, because I see you, I went and looked at your IG, and now that you're out, you're like waiting for your homie Free Flacco or something like that, right? What you been doing for Flacco since he been busted? I'm sure there's other vatos from Pixley that are busted. What you doing for them? You're not doing nothing for them. So you got treated the way you treat everybody else, and the way everyone else that's gangbanging treats everyone else. I know what it is you thought because you rap that you were special. And maybe you have people around you that tell you you're special. You're not. And you just found out the hard way. But you're no different from Chitorranas, from Swifty Blue, from Lefty Gunplay, from Bozo. You're not no different. Any of them vatos go to the county. All that rap shit don't mean nothing, homes. Ain't nobody gonna be impressed with you fighting murders, fighting attempteds, fighting whatever they're fighting behind the walls, and here you come. Calm down, superstar. Get in your bunk. You so special, your bunk is the same size as mine, rapper. You can't get some carrilla. Where your chains at, Holmes? They didn't let you wear them in the county? They didn't let you bring them in here? Oh, okay, my bad. So you're gonna, vatos, these rappers, these they get on the mic check. Hey, Holmes, I'm from here, I'm from there, I do this, I do that. No, you make music, Holmes. And not just you, Tommy. All these you make music. Calm down. You're not in the streets. Stop rapping like you're in the streets. So there's that, right? You come in and these vatos, they're gonna humble you as far as this ain't a recording studio, homie. We do stuff different here, right? On top of that, look, I ain't from LA. I've been doing time with vatos from Los since I was a kid. And let me tell you something about Los. If you are not from Los, they don't look at you the same. Even if you're in Southern California, they look at the IE, they look at San Diego, Orange County, Ventura County, Santa Barbara County. They look at everybody like, you vatos ain't from Los. You ain't really with it. And you came from a place called Pixley. They don't know where that is. I remember being in the joint. I remember in New Folsom. And when I was in the C facility in New Folsom, there was a lot of homies from Northern California, from the Bay Area. There was, I remember, 3 from Santa Rosa. There was like 2 from San Francisco. And then there was, from other places too, right? And a lot of the Southerners looked at them different. And I remember having to have conversations with some people and remind them, you ain't nobody, Holmes. Don't be judging them vatos, eh? Everybody's number gets called and we see how they react and then we go from there. But you don't treat those vatos no different. Some people didn't like that I would do that. But it was what was right. So I don't know what your experience in the county jail was like, Tommy Guns. But I know you're making horrible decisions. You can't get out from the county jail. How long were you in there? Like a month? You were like you were in there like a month, Holmes, and you got out. You did like a month, homie, and you got out talking about there's no place like home. You said, I violated some penal codes for these vatos, and they left me hanging. And then you said something that you should never say. That's like a inside your brain type of thought that you don't verbalize. You're like, what'd you say? You might be done with it. Be careful. Be careful. Certain words can trigger certain reactions, Holmes. You know, and that's why I went to your IG, because I wanted to see. And I saw a video of you sitting shotgun in a car and your homeboy's driving and you're drinking. You got an open container. You're trying to get a probation by. You don't want to go back to that county jail, Holmes. Obviously you did some real tough. That was a tough month for you. How you gonna write songs about busting guns and all this stuff in a month, boy? Had you rethinking your life decisions. But like I said, I went through your IG and I ran into a group of pictures, and it was like, you know, on one post you can have several pictures. Look at this picture. What do you have hanging from your mouth there, young Tommy? Do you have a pack of Magnum condoms hanging from your mouth? That was a great idea, right? Wow. Really? Like, I saw next to a little tiny dirty trash can in that picture. I didn't want to do all the pictures. But you had your homeboy with you. Your homeboy didn't tell you, like, hey, fool, what are you putting fucking rubbers in your mouth for? He didn't think that was weird. You thought that was a cool picture. You thought it was so cool for you to have condoms hanging out of your mouth that you posted like 4 of them on the same post. Listen, Tommy. I don't know if you have like an inner ear infection and that's why you can't catch the beat on any song. But I don't think rapping is it for you, big dog. I don't see it. Then again, I could be wrong. Blueface made some money, but look at where Blueface is right now. Blueface really was chunking him with people. We really did see the video, and it's out there. The video's out there of him dumping on some stuff. Tommy, listen. Get a job, homie. Get a job. There's no money in rap. There's no money in rap, Holmes. Especially for these guys that you're disrespecting the North. I get you're from upstate. But you don't rap good enough to disrespect a whole entire section of the state. You don't rap good enough to say, I don't need no money out of that whole area, that whole couple 100 miles worth of couple million people. What? You actually do. I just felt like doing this video because to me, I thought it was hilarious that a guy rapping about busting guns and yelling a certain term and he's repping this and that and he's always throwing up the 1-3 and all that. That a month in the county jail had him rethinking his criminal career. I'm sure now you're back used to it. You grabbed a blunt and a 40, and now you're back, Holmes. You know, that's all you needed to rebuild the image that you created of yourself in your mind. Think about that, though. If getting some weed in your system, some alcohol in your system made you feel like who you created in your mind, you didn't have those things in the county jail. Or if you did, it was rare. You were only there a month, so you probably didn't really. And instead of being Tommy Guns the rapper, when you were sober, you were just little Tommy. I don't know what your real name is, but you were just little old Tommy. And you were not special to anyone around you. And I think that might have shook you to the core a little bit. That's what you should be focusing on. If you're going to really, really focus on rap, learn how to rap, big dog. Learn how to get in the pocket. And stay there. Because you are all over the place with you. I don't get it. But I'm not trying to pick on you or nothing like that. I'm giving you advice, saying rap ain't where it's at. Don't get so caught up. Hey, try to spin it into like reality show or something. And like I told Lefty in the beginning, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. I've never watched any of your videos as far as like interviews or anything, other than that one where you guys had the fake cop and you guys gave him a donut. That was the weirdest shit ever. If you have any type of personality or you're funny in real life, hey, start doing a YouTube channel. You'll make more money on YouTube than you will on this rapping. I don't even want to call it rapping, but whatever you do when you're talking over the beats, you'll make more money on YouTube. And it'll be all yours. You don't have to cut it with the producer and the label and all that stuff. Eh? It's all your money. And you could even do whatever it is you do on beats. You can do it on your own channel. And you own everything. There you go. Good advice for you, eh? I wish you well. I hope you become successful. I really do. But I wanted to have a little bit of fun because this shit was lightweight amazing to me. It's my video for today, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.